Hey, ¿qué tal, gente de YouTube? Yo soy Day y esto es una vez más Star Trek Resurgence. Veremos qué tal, cómo está todo esto. Y veremos al Capitán Solano, a ver qué tal. Tuve que volver a grabar, lamentablemente parte lo que estuve como checando se borró, lamentablemente, pero pues aquí ando. Y no avancé demasiado, honestamente no avancé demasiado, pero ahora sabemos que Yara tiene un problema médico, ¿no? Sí, muchas gracias. Oh, qué amable. Bueno, ahora vemos qué tal con todo esto. Sí, se ve muy bien, sí. Una relamidita. Y en lo que llega el capitán, vamos a investigar qué pedo. Porque esta es una nave de investigación, según yo. Probablemente. Vale. Veamos aquí. Oh. Ractagino, por favor. Listo. No tengo ni idea que chingado sea un Ractagino, pero es lo que me llamó la atención, era lo diferente. Ok. Y ahora se vuelven justamente átomos y energía de regreso.
Last time I saw you, it was graduation from the academy. You'd already secured one of the most prestigious assignments possible. And you were burning with enough ambition to fuel 7 trips around the Necrid expanse.
It's good to see you again, Captain.
Mucho gusto, capitán.
Have you on the Resolute. The only regret is that we couldn't provide you with a warmer welcome.
No pasa nada.
The arrival of a first officer to her new ship deserves a bit of fanfare.
Es suficiente.
That would be totally unnecessary. I don't need any pomp and circumstance.
You've been here all of 5 minutes and already you're trying to make us more efficient.
De eso se trata.
I like it.
Yay.
As I'm sure you've heard, we've had a rough go of it these last 6 months. The ship suffered some damage, but not nearly as much as the crew.
No conozco los detalles.
You'll have to forgive me. I don't really know the details.
Starfleet has been kind enough to keep the story contained. Probably because they want to protect me. But I don't mind telling you.
Gracias.
We were on the verge of a major scientific breakthrough. A quantum leap forward in warp core technology. 10,000 teradynes per second. The ability to travel at a sustained rate of speed longer and faster than we ever dreamed.
Más allá del
Would have been the crowning achievement of my
Warp
career.
10, tal vez.
Right there. Within our grasp. Until it all went so horribly wrong. We pushed her too hard, and a warp core malfunction overloaded the system, creating a pressure gradient way beyond what the ship can handle.
Eso básicamente es un accidente.
It was heartbreaking.
Sí.
We lost some of our best people.
Lo
As
lamento.
captain, I have to take full responsibility. It was my decision to make, and I have to live with the consequences.
La tripulación conoce los riesgos.
We all know the risks when we sign up. There are no guarantees, as much as we tell ourselves otherwise.
True. But as captain, my job is to mitigate and manage the risks as much as possible.
Tanto como se pueda.
Where I failed. In my defense, I will say I might have avoided the whole ordeal if my senior staff had been willing to trust me. There was a lot of pushback from my former XO. I think that cost me his confidence.
Uy.
I don't want you to pull any punches. Certainly not on my account. But once we decide on a course of action, I need everyone to fully commit to the mission. Anything short of that just won't work. And that's when things start to go sideways.
¿Qué sucede si no lo hacen?
And what happens if they don't?
There's a chain of command for a reason. We all have our orders.
That's true. Everyone on this ship should know that.
Se supone.
Sometimes the occasional reminder doesn't hurt. Look, I'll be blunt. We can't afford another mistake. Or at least I can't.
Ok.
I feel like my career is hanging in the balance here.
Más o menos.
We need a win. Something to restore the crew's confidence.
I understand.
Muy entendido, sí.
On a positive note, Starfleet has tasked us with what they're calling a mission of the highest priority.
Ok.
Escorting a senior diplomat to Hotari space. Two previously peaceful and otherwise non-aggressive civilizations now find themselves on the brink of all-out war.
So it's a peacekeeping mission.
I see it as a golden opportunity to not only prove what the Resolute and her crew are truly capable of, but also a mission for which we're uniquely qualified.
¿De alguna forma en específica?
Ionic storm.
Ok.
Our long-range sensors suggest it's several orders of magnitude stronger than anything on record. A total anomaly like nothing we've seen before.
Así que nosotros vamos a investigar qué es.
Hatari.
Exactly. Very nearly in the precise location where we're headed. Where I imagine the interference will be exponentially greater.
¿Puedo preguntar quién es este diplomático?
The diplomat will brief us on the details of the rendezvous.
Who is the senior diplomat we're escorting?
That I don't know. Starfleet hasn't said. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I expect we'll have some rough sledding when we arrive, so I need you to prepare the crew for the worst. There's just one more thing I want to clarify up front. The metric that for me will be the ultimate measure of your success.
¿Ah, sí? ¿Cuál es?
If after serving as my first officer, you don't one day find yourself with a ship of your own, then I will consider it my personal failure.
Oh, no.
When that might happen is entirely up to you. But it goes without saying, you have my full support.
Aún tengo mucho que aprender.
Thank you. But I feel like I still have so much to learn.
You'll have plenty of opportunity.
Eso espero.
If you're willing to put in the work, I'll do everything in my power to help you along the way.
Ok.
Come, let me introduce you to the crew.
Sí, señor. Ajá. Bueno. El puente de Resolute. Me recuerda un poco a The Next Generation, un poquito.
Everyone,
También
if
a...
I could have your attention for a moment. I'd like to introduce Commander Jara Rydek,
Ok,
new first officer.
con permiso.
Some quick introductions. This is Lieutenant Handar, our helmsman, one of the best in the business.
One of?
Well, what he lacks in humility, he more than makes up for in ability.
A pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Likewise.
Igualmente.
Next, we have Commander Westbrook, our chief science officer. I've come to rely on his expert counsel on a regular basis.
Pleasure.
Un placer.
Commander Rydek, it is such an honor to meet you.
This is our tactical officer, Lieutenant Bedrosian, who's been looking forward to meeting you for about as long as I can remember.
LOL.
I've been following your career for quite some time. And I look forward to learning as much as I can from you.
Eso es muy amable.
That's very kind of you to say. I'm happy to be here.
Well, I have to admit, one of the reasons I've followed your career is because you're part Kobliad. Because of what you've overcome. Starfleet stands up for people who can't defend themselves. And you were one of those people once. But since then, you've done so much to protect others who need it. I really admire that.
No hay...
So, you've been something of an inspiration to me. Not that I've done anything close to what you've done, but you definitely set a standard to strive for.
Eso es muy
I
halagador.
don't know what to say. That's incredibly flattering, thank you.
I hope someday I can follow in your footsteps.
I'm sure you will.
Ojalá que sí.
And then, of course, you've already met Commander Ermont.
Comandante.
Please do everything you can to make Commander Rydek feel at home here. I'll be on the starbase. Have an urgent meeting with the starbase commander to get our authorization to get underway.
Ok.
If they drag their feet any longer, we won't make our rendezvous. The bridge is yours.
Uy. Bueno. ¿Puedo interactuar con otra cosa? Activar holograma táctico.
Tactical hollow dais. Just like they've got on the Excelsior.
Literalmente como en el Excelsior. Vale, no sabía que podíamos tener eso, pero pues está, ahí está.
Chief Engineer Chovak needs to lower the structural integrity field. He's sent a crew out to recalibrate the emitters in response to the danger posed by the storm. We just need your go-ahead.
¿Puedo como preguntarle a alguien más o simplemente es... Sí, ok.
Permission granted.
Lowering structural integrity field, now.
Entering maintenance mode.
Listo.
Condition blue.
Estamos en azul. Adelante, equipo de... fuera, supongo. Marejada ciclónida. No, ciclónica.
Looks like they turned off the SIF.
Great. Let's get to that emitter.
Habrá que movernos. Puc. Esta tormenta me saca de onda por lo verde que es, güey.
Every time we're out here, I half expect to see her in pieces again.
She's still got some scars on her. It adds character.
When I joined Starfleet, all I wanted was a ride out of town. But this isn't exactly how I pictured it.
Uno.
No.
Una a veces consigue cosas.
Part of the machinery. Don't you want more than that? I mean, Starfleet is noble and all, but it's still a machine.
Sí, soy más que eso.
I am more than that. And so are you. You wanted to get away. I enlisted because I didn't want to wait years just to get out and see the galaxy. I wanted to go somewhere. See new worlds. Look up at a sky no one's ever seen before. Just because I'm cranking a hyperspanner up in a Jeffries tube today doesn't mean that's all I'll ever be.
Nope. Algún día, capitán de mi propia nave, una cosa así, no sé, no tengo ni idea.
We are at the SIF emitter.
Ok.
You may proceed with the recalibration.
Muy bien. Abramos esto. Saquemos las herramientitas. Recalibrador. Aquí está. Herramienta de calibración. Muy bien. Aquí vamos con la recalibración. Eso fue más rápido de lo que esperaba. ¿Qué onda con el beep rojo? ¿Alguien lo nota?
Chief Science Officer.
You remembered my name and my rank. Impressive.
Tengo buena memoria. No me acordaba yo, güey. Qué bueno que ella sí se acuerda.
Yes, I am the Chief Science Officer, and I have the dubious honor of being the most senior officer on this bridge. I know this ship inside and out. Better than just about anyone.
Eso es impresionante.
What a very impressive list of credentials.
This is a research and discovery ship, first and foremost. Now with a former tactical officer as its new first officer. I'm curious, though. A Kobliad, or half in your case, is an odd choice for first officer, given your vulnerable condition and all. But if, as an example, we found ourselves in a hostile situation, and you were suddenly incapacitated because you needed an infusion, what would happen then?
Uy.
You'd leave Captain Solano without an XO. Granted, that would be a worst-case scenario, but not outside the realm of possibility.
Pues gracias por
That's
preocuparse.
very kind of you to be concerned about my well-being. But you don't need to trouble yourself on my account. I'll be fine.
Well, I wouldn't say I was concerned, just curious, that's all.
Ok.
Listen, can I be blunt, Commander?
I see no reason to stop now.
Commander Sutherland, your predecessor, was one of the best first officers in all of Starfleet.
Mhm.
His record was impeccable and his reputation was without equal.
Sí.
I mean no disrespect, but the shoes you're stepping into are almost impossible to fill.
Ok.
He was loved by the crew. And he was one of my closest friends.
No puedo llenar sus
So I can
zapatos.
only hope that you'll live up to expectations.
I don't think I could ever replace Commander Sutherland. And it would be a mistake to even try.
Seeing as Captain Solano is on the starbase, let me give you an update on this ion storm we're flying into. It's unusual,
Ok.
unlike anything I've ever seen. At the moment, I can't tell you if the Resolute will shrug it off or if we're putting ourselves at risk. However, if we learn more about its patterns, its nature, we can come up with a scientific countermeasure.
¿Nadie ve los bips rojos? Ajá. O sea... Ah, todas las estaciones están en alerta. ¿Qué pedo?
We've got a massive energy wave inbound on screen.
Ay, cabrón.
Tracing its trajectory. Starbase docking clamps are holding.
The storm's emissions are fluctuating, coming in waves. And if my projections are right, we're about to get hit by a wideband burst of ionic energy, like a tsunami.
¿Es como un tsunami?
Red alert.
Aye.
Alerta roja. Pero ya. Rápido, 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 rápido.
Evacuating main gangway and retracting.
Putting sensor visualization on screen.
With the structural integrity field shut down, we can't take a direct hit.
Time to impact. 1 minute.
Shield systems are severely impacted. We have limited protection.
I need every available solution. What are our options?
We can weaken the impact of the storm with a deflector pulse.
There's a better way.
I'm sending all auxiliary power to the deflector dish.
Send the aux power to the shields. We can't reactivate the entire shield bubble, but it's a directional threat. So we can orient all we have towards the wave. You have to believe me.
We only get one shot at this. We can't afford to get it wrong.
That's
Escudos,
right,
escudos.
Which is why we need to send power to our shields.
Petrosian, get those shields up.
Rerouting power to shields. Stand
Woo!
by. I need a heading. We've only got one shot.
Understood. On my command.
Heading locked.
Raise shields.
Escudos arriba.
This is it.
All hands, brace for impact.
Mamá. Uf. Ok. ¿Está aguantando? ¿Está aguantando? Sí, sí, aguantó.
We have experienced a surge of radiation.
Uf.
Oh, you don't say.
This radiation supercharged the plasma, forcing it to backflush through the system and creating a dangerous imbalance.
And you blow out every primary system on the ship.
Just tell us where you need us.
I need you to traverse the hull to the access port to recalibrate the port nacelle plasma regulator.
Ok. Hay que mover los niveles de plasma entonces.
We've reached the first access point.
Understood. Do you see the override for the level 1 failsafe circuits?
Creo que sí.
Affirmative.
Engage the override. It should allow us to stop the EPS flow to the warp engine without triggering an automatic core shutdown.
Failsafe
Listo.
override engaged.
Are you sure? I am registering some crosstalk in the bypass circuit.
We need to route the signals so they don't interfere with each other.
Ok. Aquí arriba. Ok, primero agarramos este azul, lo pasamos para acá. Agarramos este rojito, bueno, naranja, y lo pasamos para acá. Listo. Peligro.
Ideas to Resolute. The failsafes are temporarily disabled. Moving on to the EPS regulator.
Ok.
Heads up, Carter.
What is that?
One of the discharges coalesced.
It's coming right toward us. I'm gonna try to disrupt it with my phaser.
Ok, phaser. Apuntando, disparando. Listo. Y enfundamos. O tal vez no, ok.
So we gotta climb up the pylon.
Eso parece,
Not that
sí.
it was really an up, but you know.
Ok, tenemos 5 minutos para poder llegar hasta allá. Hay que recorrer 50 metros. Considerando que estas madres aparecen de vez en cuando. Es una galería de tiro. Listo. Ahí está. Listo, listo, listo. No viene nada por atrás, no voy a hacer que... ¡Ay! Es que te llegó por un lado y no lo viste, ok.
We're almost to the regulator.
Tenemos 4 minutos, ya casi llegamos. Vamos despacito, pero llegando. Muy bien, muy bien.
Opening the access panel.
I am now halting the EPS flow to the port nacelle. We have little time before it causes an overload in the engine. You must work efficiently.
Ok. Ajá. Y luego giras, muy bien.
EPS manifold adjusters reset to neutral.
Ahora. Listo.
The EPS lines to the port warp engine are back in balance. Almost done.
Zip.
As I cycle the manifold nozzles, choke back in.
Oh no. Oh no. ¿Las pinzas? No, valieron madre. Oh no. Uf. Hay que salir de aquí rápido.
Get down.
Uf.
DS to bridge. We just lost the docking clamp.
Mientras tanto, en el puente.
We've got a lot of debris coming down. All vibrations too. We can't finish the EPS regulation in these conditions. Please advise.
We have to release the ship from that other docking clamp or the hull will be ripped apart.
There's a problem. The clamps are supposed to disengage automatically in an emergency, but it's not working.
Not working.
What are our options?
The docking clamps are fitted with exploding bolts for an emergency release.
We've got crew out there. That'd be like setting off a bomb next to them.
Maybe there's another way.
Starbase is hailing us.
Put him through.
Resolute, the remaining mooring arm is failing. You need to disengage from the starbase now.
Ok.
The damage to the station will be catastrophic.
All right, Starbase, we're on it.
Acknowledged.
Commander, hear me out. Reverse the polarity of the hull, which theoretically will repel the docking clamps.
And repel the engineering crew right off the hull into the storm.
This is Captain Solano. Put me on screen.
Go ahead. Captain, we have a situation.
Commander, what are you doing? Blow the bolts on the docking clamp.
The captain
No.
doesn't know the whole story.
I'm giving you an order.
Hay gente allá afuera.
Jara?
All due respect, sir, it's a more complex situation than when you
Jara,
disembarked.
I need you to do the right thing. We can't have this go sideways before we even leave for the mission.
The captain made himself quite clear.
They're gonna get hammered with debris out there. Reverse the polarity.
Hay que revertir la polaridad, güey.
There is protocol.
And there are lives.
Starbase, stand by. We're gonna flip hull polarity to disengage the clamps.
Yes, Commander.
Lo siento, pero pues a veces hay que checar ese pedo.
Repair crew, this is Acting Captain Jara Rydek. Be advised, we are going to reverse hull polarity to free us from the remaining docking clamp. Tether yourself and deactivate your boots on my mark.
Understood.
8, 7,
Ah.
6, 5,
¡Ah!
4.
Ahí está, ahí está, ahí está, ahí está.
2, 1. Mark.
Listo, polera revertida. Y luego, ¡fup!
Perfect.
Plasma imbalance is reaching critical condition. We are moments from primary system failure.
I got it.
Tenemos que movernos. Luego para arriba. 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 Vamos, güey. Oh, no, no, no. Vamos, 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 vamos. Ah, gracias. Listo. ¿Estamos bien? Estamos bien. Ok, no tan bien. ¡Ah! ¡Ah!
I got you.
Te tengo, sí, 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 no mames.
Petty Officer Etzelar's hurt and unconscious. I'm gonna have to tow her back to the airlock.
Sí, hay que llevarla de regreso.
The situation has changed. You are at risk of triggering a substantial electromagnetic arc if you approach the main hull the way you came.
But Commander, the way we came is the nearest airlock.
There is an auxiliary hatch near you on the far end of the pylon.
Ok.
You must bring Miss Etzelar there to access the interior.
Vale.
Roger that.
Vamos para allá. Cabrón. Ok, ok, ok. Hay que tener cuidado. Con cuidadito. Paso a pasito. Llegaré. Ya estamos. Ok, ok, ¿estás bien? Ok, va, perfecto. Hay que levantar esto. Ok.
You go first.
No.
Let me save your neck this time. No time to fight me on this.
Nope.
Get in there.
Not on your life.
Let's not let it come down to that.
Jálale, güey. Puta madre. Ahí está. Ok. ¿Estamos bien? ¿Hola? ¿Alguien?
We made it.
They're safe, bringing the SIF fully online.
Ok.
Do it.
¿Qué pasó con Díaz? ¿Díaz está bien? ¿Hola? Ok. Vale. Creo que lo voy a dejar por aquí. Fue un buen episodio. Hicimos cositas interesantes. Y vamos a ver qué tal. ¿Sale? Cuídense mucho. Voy a estar subiendo capítulos de esta serie cada martes. Así que nos estamos viendo la próxima semana. Descansen, pásenla bonito y nos vemos muy pronto. ¿Sale? Bye.